Hey, what's up guys? I'm just going to show you how to use the Facebook Power Editor to create your Facebook ads. Now, some of you may be using the Facebook Ads Manager. I find it a little bit confusing, a little bit different to the Power Editor. Power Editor is a lot simple to use. You can duplicate things and you can test things a lot easier than the Facebook Ads Manager. So I'm going to show you how to get used to the Power Editor, because if you can start using this for all your advertising, all your campaigns, setting up all your ads, then you're going to get used to it and it's going to be the default choice for you. And this means you have access to all the advanced options that the Power Editor has. So here we go guys, all you need to do is download to Power Editor. So what this is actually going to do is download all the data from your Facebook account. So it's going to download your groups, your images, your ads, your campaigns, all this other stuff that you can actually use inside the Power Editor. Right guys, so all that data is downloaded now, and we've basically got some options. Now, if you've never used the Power Editor before, and if you've never used Facebook ads, everything will be blank. It'll be kind of like that, right? And that's not a problem. All you need to do to get started is to create a campaign. Now, if you want to edit a recent campaign that you've been running, then you can obviously go and filter campaign. You can find all this other stuff here. But for the purposes of this demonstration, we're just going to create a new campaign, and let's name this campaign as just a test. Okay, so we can set our daily budget, we can set the start time, and I'm just going to run this continuously from the start date, which is going to be today. Alright, so we've set up the campaign. All we need to do is click the ads section up top, and here is where we set up our Facebook ads. Now, what I like to do is I set mine up for website conversions. Okay, but for the purposes of this demo, clicks to website is fine. We're not going to bother setting up a conversion pixel right now, but it is something I'm going to look at in a future video. So clicks to the website is fine. We want to get people clicking on the ad and actually clicking through to our website, going through to our squeeze page so we can grab the details. Okay, so here we go. We want to select the Facebook fan page that we're running the ads from. So I'm going to use the PT Mastermind fan page. And this section here is we can actually grab a post which is on our fan page already. So some of these without the moon. These ones here are actually on my Facebook fan page. We can pull the post through. So say if we post some stuff on our fan page that we want to use as an advert, this is where we would find it. Now, when I'm first setting up some ads and I'm testing them out, I'll create an unpublished post. Okay, so depending on the goals of what you want to do with your ads, I sometimes use a link post if people just need to go straight through to the opt-in page without actually having to bring up an image, or sometimes I'll do a photo post. So literally there's the post text and there's a photo. With the link there's a few other options. We can actually include a little button here as well, which can increase the click-through rate on your advert. So we can fill in all these details, and I'm just going to use this one that I set up earlier. We've got the button there. This is just a link ad, so when people click the ad, they go straight through to the squeeze page. Right, so all I need to do now is just look at, I'm tracking conversions, I'll just turn that off. So we can turn the tracking off, we don't need that. And then down here we can set it as the newsfeed desktop only. Now we want to set it as desktop only because when people are on the desktop, they're more likely to click through, they're more likely to take action. When they're on the mobile, you get a high click-through rate, but you won't get very many leads at all. So that's the creative section done, guys. Then we move over to the audience section and we can select the specific audience we want to run our adverts to. So I've got a few different countries here, all the main English-speaking countries, and we can select our demographics. So depending on the demographics of your target audience, we can narrow the age range, we can narrow down by male or female, and we can add in some interests as well. So you want to be adding in some precise interests to really narrow down your audience. Now if you're doing some advertising to bring in offline clients in your local area, you need to just look at the potential audience size. You need a good 100, 200, 300,000 people. So if you include some precise interests and it narrows it right down to like 50,000, you might want to remove it and just test it out as a wider audience. Okay, and that's really the end of that. Then we move over to optimization and pricing. We go cost per click. We want to set the bid price a bit higher than this top end one here. So I've gone for 50p. This just ensures that our ad appears at the top of the newsfeed because there'll be a lot of people bidding on this specific audience type. So we want to make sure our ads appear right at the top and they get the most click-throughs. Okay, so that is pretty much your ad finished. Okay, then what we can do is we can go to the top here and we can click upload changes. And that's literally it, guys. That is it. So then all we need to do, guys, is go over to the Facebook Ads Manager. We'll be able to see that this campaign has been uploaded and we'll be able to track the results and the performance of this ad. So simple stuff, guys. Follow this tutorial, get some ads up and running, get something testing, and if you need any help with your Facebook ads, if you want to chat about your Facebook advertising strategy and how you can create your ads to get the best click-through rates, the best opt-in rates and the cheapest cost per leads, then just click the link below. Let's jump on a strategy call. Let's have a bit of a conversation about where you're at right now, what sort of stuff you're doing, and I'm going to give you some free strategies that you can take away from the conversation to implement in your business and to start bringing in leads using Facebook. So once again, guys, just click the link below and I'll look forward to chatting with you soon.